Hi everyone, welcome to another live English lesson with me, teacher Zdenek, and one of my students. This time it's Martin. Hi Martin, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm really good. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Of course, just to remind everyone, Martin is one of the Achievers Chamber members, and this is the condition on which you can be one of these students live because you have to have at least a silver membership, and Martin is one of the silver members of the Achievers Chamber member, which is a Discord group that I have for English learners of levels B2, C1, and all the way up to C2. So, Martin, thanks very much for being here and attending this live class. When was it last time we had a live lesson together?
It's a long time ago. It's a long
Exactly,
time ago.
exactly. So, just to remind everyone, Martin, you are from Germany,
Yes,
okay? And where in Germany are you from?
I'm from Dortmund. Yeah,
Oh, Dortmund. Okay.
Dortmund.
Is there a specific name for the region where Dortmund is? Is there like
Yeah,
a county
not.
or something?
It's called North Rhine-Westphalia also.
North Rhine-Westphalia. Okay,
Mm,
cool.
North Rhine-Westphalia,
Rhine. I
or
think
I don't know. It's
that's
the
the
same.
river Rhine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I think it's pronounced Rhine, isn't it?
Yeah, in German also, but in English I don't
Yes.
know.
Is Rhine the biggest river in Germany?
It's a really big one,
But you
but
don't know if it's the biggest one.
it's empty now
You
because
mean dry?
of less water.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
dry. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's dry.
I'm
It's
sorry.
a
I'm sorry
problem
to hear that.
for transporting and shipping something. Yeah, it's
Mhm,
a
mhm.
big problem here.
So is it because of the droughts that we have had this summer?
Yeah, this is the driest or the most sunny summer since I think more than 100 years ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and
This is a record.
yeah.
Mhm. So that's not good news, is it?
No, it's not good. It's really dry here, and
Mhm.
for the plants, and it's not good
No.
at all.
So, well, is there a prospect of better future at least?
Yeah, they told in the weather forecast that at the weekend it could change a little bit. Yeah,
Mhm.
brings a little bit rain, but hopefully it will be enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit strange. I was the last 2 weeks on holiday in the south, more south of Germany, and
Mhm.
there was raining, much rain. Yeah, but here where I live, there's since weeks or months really rare rainfall.
Yeah. Well, let's just hope things get better, Martin,
Yeah, I hope so too.
because obviously it's also bad news for people who have gardens, right? Do you have a
Yeah.
garden, Martin?
No, I don't have, but we have a balcony, and there are some plants on it, and yeah, I have to take care of them.
Yeah,
These
of
plants.
course, of course. Well, you have to water them, right?
Water,
More than usual,
watering.
maybe.
Yeah,
Mm. All right, Martin. So for today's lesson, you picked the topic of websites. Yeah.
yes.
So we're gonna talk about websites. That's the
Hmm.
plan. And also, as always, we welcome anyone who's watching us live to post any comments and ask us questions, or even practice English, practice writing comments themselves, answering the questions. And what we can do is we can put up those comments on screen, like this one from Helen.
Hi,
Helen
Helen.
is another Achievers Chamber member, so feel free to do that, and then we can talk about it together here. All right. So let's start with the simplest question, Martin. Yeah. What's your favorite website?
My
Oh,
favorite
it
website.
is. Hang on. It is misspelled. Of course, it is misspelled. Great start to this lesson. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. What's your favorite website?
My favorite website is, I think, YouTube. Yeah?
Hmm.
YouTube is the most website I use, I would say.
Mhm. So why is that?
Mm, you can listen there for podcasts. Yeah, you can watch interesting stuff on videos, and yeah, and I do it for my sports. Yeah, I'm watched there some sports videos in which I'm interested in, and job related stuff you can also check there, and
Hmm.
can inform you really well there. Yeah,
Yep.
and yeah, I do this. Yeah, most of I don't watch TV. I watch more YouTube. I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I'm interested in.
Yeah. I have to say I'm the same because I don't even have a TV.
Yeah,
I the last time I had TV might have been like I can't remember 18 years ago or something like that. It's crazy.
yeah,
And I agree with you. YouTube is a really good website, isn't it?
yeah.
So apart from YouTube, is there any other website that you would maybe recommend to English learners? Something useful for English learners?
Yeah, I have a long list, but I don't use it all. Yeah, I have some. For example, it's from Canadian Anguit.com.
Anguit.com.
Anguit.com. Yeah,
Anguit.com. Yeah.
and also www.anguit.com. And this is there are some yeah, there are videos from some topics of the English language, grammar or pronunciation.
These are English lessons essentially, yeah?
Yeah, really
From
good
different
English
teachers.
lessons, yeah. Different teachers, and after the you watched the video, you can do a small or a little test.
Okay, like
Yeah,
a
a
quiz
test. Yeah, you
maybe
can
or
test.
something like that, yeah,
Yeah,
to test your knowledge.
you test your knowledge about this topic,
Yeah.
which was talking about. If you hear some noise, my neighbor is boring in the wall. Hopefully, you can't hear it.
My neighbor is doing what?
Uh, is boring a hole in the wall, or drilling a hole in
Drilling. Yeah. I
drilling.
d
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
I thought you meant my neighbor is bored.
No, 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 not bored.
But the
He's
sounds
in
the
action. He's in action.
the sounds the sounds some the sounds were really interesting. It sounded like some alien sound. Yeah.
Hopefully,
Okay.
it's not the most of his job he is doing yet.
What you sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
get that.
Hopefully, he don't want to drill much holes in the wall by this time.
Okay.
Or this time.
All right. Because otherwise, it would be a bit noisy here. But I
Yeah.
don't think that's the case. I think
Okay.
the sound is gone now.
Okay.
But even if it's here, it was relatively quiet. The sound was not like it's
No.
not it wasn't
Then,
too disruptive or too loud. Yeah, Anguit.com. I have seen some videos before. I think they have some good teachers there. Yeah.
yeah. Another website I use sometimes is Breaking News English.
BreakingNewsEnglish.com.
.com. Yeah.
That's one of the places I would use to prepare an English lesson for my students, Martin.
Yeah. This is really interesting, and
Yeah.
the good one on this, the good thing on this side is you can choose different levels of the articles and or
Exactly.
reports, and it's really
Exactly.
really good. And also after this text you read, you can do some synonyms,
Yeah.
workouts, or how can I say it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Synonym
So
test or synonym match synonyms.
yeah, different types of exercises. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Basically, this is a website that is created by an English teacher, and it's built around an article which I think this English teacher adapts this English teacher adapts it for different levels, as you said, and then creates exercises around, like from it. And these exercises are always the same. Like he has this sort of system, right? It's like a
yeah,
pattern. He follows the same pattern,
yeah,
and I think that's very useful for both learners and teachers. Sometimes you need some patterns in your life to make things easy because you just know what you find there.
yeah.
You always know you always know it's the same thing. There's a listening task, as you said. There are some exercises, vocabulary you can learn from the article. There are some these topics to discuss and questions to answer. I really like it myself.
Mm,
I have used it many a time for preparing lessons for my students. I have. Sometimes I made it obvious that the lesson comes from that website. Sometimes I made it less obvious.
mm,
It depends on the lesson.
yeah.
All right. So, Martin, let's move on to the next question. By the way, guys, feel free to share your favorite websites in the comments. Have you ever have you ever had or thought um, about having your own website?
No, I haven't, because I have no need. I have no hobby what I want to share with the whole world or so. Yeah, and
Yeah,
therefore I haven't thought about um, creating my own homepage.
yeah, you haven't considered it.
Considered
And
it.
if you did, if you
Yeah.
had to have a website one day, what do you think your website would be about?
Oh, this is
I put you on the spot, didn't I?
yeah, that is a difficult question because, like I said before, I haven't thought about it, and because yeah, my hobbies is running and yeah, running almost, and there are so many stuff on the internet, and I'm not an expert. I running for my health, and therefore I don't want to share something with the whole world. And I'm not self-employed
Mm.
like you. You need it.
So you don't have to promote yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And I'm more a user of websites.
yeah. Just to remind everyone, I do have a website which is called teachersdenek.com. I made it in Google Sites, so it's not perfect. And I have been working on a new website, but there are so many projects that I'm involved in that what's happening these days is that for some reason, I put this project of the website on the back burner, Martin. I put it on a back burner, and it's not on my priority. It's not at the top of my priority list right now. However, it's in the pipeline. I am working on it.
Yeah.
So at some point, there should be a new teachersdenek.com website. Better website. I'm still gonna be making it myself,
Ah,
but
mhm.
it may look better than the current one. I think it does look better. What I have already, and by the way, Helen has been helping me with that. I have to mention her. Thanks for that. And I think it looks better because I have been consulting some aspects of this website with her. So it's very important how you design the graphics and all
Yeah.
that. Not easy, yeah. So I use WordPress. Helen says it's much better. So I would like to think so too. And Irena says hi, by the way, Martin.
Hi,
Ir-
Irina.
Irena from Poland.
Yeah.
Helen is from France. So we have different nationalities here. That's what I love. Polish, somebody from Poland, Martin is from Germany, Helen is from France. This is an international place, just like the Achievers Chamber. Right. So, Martin, next question. Okay. So, the next question is, what do you think are the components of a successful website? Or maybe I can ask this question in a simpler way. What makes what makes for a successful website?
A successful website should be clear from the arrangement, I would say.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
I mean that you can find stuff you want to use or to use on this site. You can find it really good, like searching bars and other stuff. Yeah, this is the main thing I think it's you need.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't know what you want to.
I don't know what I want to hear myself, to be honest with you. If anybody has any ideas, please let us know. I think it comes down to personally, I think it comes down to, are you offering something that people need? You know, is what you have on your website something that people find useful? So in my case, I'm an English teacher. How am I helping people with their English? Is the stuff that I have there useful for them? Are the courses or anything that I'm trying to sell them, is this something they really need? Is this something they want? Is this something they desire? I think that's what makes the difference for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
So with the YouTube, your favorite website, YouTube, well, there is a lot of market for it, right? People want
yeah,
to see those videos. People need help. So there are a lot of how to do something videos, or there are a lot of videos, interests based videos,
yeah.
you know, community videos. Like it's so many options, right? But if you guys have any other ideas, I think, of course, it comes down to graphics as well, like how well
Yeah, yeah.
the website is designed, how modern it is. Like I heard that these days, Martin, if it's a little bit animated, there's little animation, it helps. Yeah. So if your website is too static,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
no longer modern. That's what I heard. So there should be some little animated parts or features. I'm no expert, but that's what I heard.
Yeah, if you want to sell something, yeah, it's important, yeah, that the customer can find everything, yeah,
Yeah.
really quickly, and yeah, and you can order it quickly. This is also
You can
important.
you can
Order
order.
article, yeah, to order, yeah. To order, can I say to order?
I don't know what you're trying to say, Martin. How do you spell this word?
If I buy something on Amazon,
Oh, order. You can order
order
from it,
order from it,
not
yeah,
order it. Yeah, you can
yeah,
order from it quickly.
yeah,
Right,
from
right.
it, yeah.
You can
Okay,
place an order, you could say, to place
ah,
an order. Yeah.
place an order.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So I think the design has to be simple. You must not overcomplicate it, you know.
Yeah,
Um, it has to be easy to follow. Like I think the word we are looking for here is user friendly. user friendly. It has to be user friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And something for advertising also.
What do you mean by that? Something for
Advertising, for example, there are special offers, yeah, and this is showed on the start side, or for special offers.
Okay. Yeah, and they have to be visible in the right place. I think that is science. Like it's all science, right? Like where exactly should you place what?
Yeah,
Yeah. And simple menu. I think the simpler the website is, the better. Sometimes, like in the past, I used to have like websites with a lot of. It's still kind of overly complex. I think my website, where you have like a lot of different categories, right? But actually, the most successful websites, again, from what I heard, are like one site websites. Like one page websites.
yeah.
Does it make sense?
From one side, you can find everything.
Yeah,
Or
well, there's just one page on the
yeah,
website, because you know how you make your website, you can have all these different pages
yeah,
under the website, like as in different categories. But to be honest, apparently the most successful websites are just one page sometimes. Again, I don't plan to do that because it's just like I have too much to say for it to be just one website. I don't want to just have a website just to sell one thing. I want to have a website about myself. I want to show people what I do. I want to show people um, some testimonials, like references, like what people say about me as a teacher. And I want to offer something to people too. So I don't think I can do one page website. I don't think I can. Okay, Martin, next question. Have you got any experience with different kinds of web browsers? Web browsers.
yeah. I used some, like now I have an Windows. I have a Windows PC, and I use the web browser Mozilla Firefox.
Mozzarella.
Mozilla Firefox. Mozilla Firefox.
Mozzarella. That would be like an Italian browser. And the only thing you could find with it would be pizza. You would find like quattro formaggi pizza and all that.
Yeah.
Mozilla, I think it's called, right?
Yeah,
Mozilla.
Mozilla is right. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I also used Chrome, yeah, or the Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
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 But now I'm using Firefox.
I have also experience with different browsers, Firefox, Mozilla, but I think like most people, I sort of ended up using Chrome, Google Chrome, and that's just because they have so many good features there that it sort of becomes inevitable. And also, like once you start, that the problem is like once you start sort of integrating it with, or once you start using their other software, let's say, or things you can use like Google Drive and things like that, it becomes easier, if you use one browser, because then it's all integrated. You can sign using the same account to
Yeah.
all those different features. So the more different things you have, the more complicated your life is, I think, as well. So I have all my bookmarks at the top, so I myself use Google Chrome.
Yeah.
But of course they're harvesting data about me and all that, cookies, and
Yeah.
drives me mad. It drives me mad sometimes. I have to be honest with you. Okay. Would you be able to build your own website, Martin?
No, I'm not able to build my own website because I haven't done anything in this field. Yeah. Like I said before, I'm not interested in this. But if I need it, I would try to watch a YouTube video in which something is explained, yeah, and to learn it.
Mhm. And do you think you would be able to build your own website like that?
This I don't know because I haven't no plan about this stuff. Creating websites.
I haven't. Say that again.
Um, I have no plan about creating internet site or a
Mhm.
website.
Yeah, you don't intend or you don't plan
Yeah.
to have your
No,
own
no.
website. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I think it's easier than you think these days. As you said, you all you can do is just watch a YouTube video where they give you a step-by-step guide,
Yeah.
and also you have these places where you can. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but I think it's one of them is WordPress, where you're creating the website by drag and dropping. You're just dragging a few windows here and there,
Mm.
and you're just using templates and things like that. Some of them are paid services. The better ones are paid services, so you can use their templates, and then you all you do is to just change a few things, and you will have nice graphics there. But you just change the text, so it is easier these days. But um, of course, it helps if you have some skills.
Yeah.
And there are professionals who can make that too, right?
And it takes much time, or
And if you want to do it well, it takes a lot
yeah.
of time. Yeah.
If you need it quickly, it's better
Mhm.
you and you have enough money. You could ask an expert, yeah, for this. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. I
But
think it's pays off. Unless you know what to do, it's usually worth investing in at least something.
mm,
Depending on your budget, you could buy one of those templates, or you could hire a professional. Again, like the different people that could help you with that. If you go to Fiverr, there's a website, fiverr.com, right? Do you know about that website,
no,
Martin?
no, I don't know. I haven't heard it before.
Just check yeah, okay, Fiverr with double, is it with double R? Hang on. I just need to check. Yeah, it's Fiverr with, is it? Where am I? Where am I? Hang on. Yeah, I think so. I think it is with double R. Fiverr.com. That's a place where you can hire professionals,
Ah,
not always professionals, but people who know how to do this stuff to make something for you. It could be your website. They can make a website for you. They can make a jingle for your podcast. They can make your graphics for your mm, business. And they have you can hire different people. That there's different price range. Yeah, so you
mhm.
can filter the those people, those services based on your budget. And yeah, that's really cool. And you can check the references, like if the people who have worked with, if the people who have hired these, um what are they, who are they, like services, if they have been satisfied with them or not. And you can see what people are saying about them.
Ah,
And
okay.
yeah, so it's an interesting website too.
Mhm.
Okay, Martin, do you prefer simple websites or websites that have a lot of widgets and animations and a lot of different features? What do you prefer as a user?
Um, which is more for cell phones and tablets, or
Okay,
which?
uh, okay, widget, an application or a component of an interface that enables a user to perform functions or access a service. I think widgets, could it be like those different buttons and things that like uh I don't even know, Martin.
Ah, I think it's on my cell phone, for example, there is an
Yeah.
widget where you can see the temperature outside and
You know what I
some
think it
other.
is?
Mhm.
I think I've worked it out. I think widget is a combination of the word video gadget, but I could be wrong. Yeah, widget. Um, I don't know. You know, carousel. One of them is a carousel, maybe, or I think it's usually to do with animations and things like that. Buttons, something you click. It's not just text. It's not just simple text. It's there's some added component to it. But yeah,
I'm I I like more the normal internet site. Yeah, how to say,
yeah,
the easy one, or what the simple website.
yeah.
Simple website.
The less complicated, the better. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
All right, and our last question for today is: what kind of websites is there a lack of?
A lack of website. I I don't know exactly, but I can imagine for every every topic or every application there is a website. I think there is no topic, yeah, you can't find on the internet. I think.
Yeah, everything is covered.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's why it's harder to make it. Like if there were a lot of, let's say, gaps in the market, then a lot of people would be interested in that. Like, could
yeah.
make a lot of money, but it seems like everything has been covered. Do you guys know about anything that hasn't? Please let me know. I might quit teaching and start doing that. I'm not planning to do that. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll still be teaching English. Okay. So, okay, that's it, Martin. Those were the questions I prepared for us. Do you have anything else you want to add to our discussion? Or anyone else watching this, would you like to ask us any questions related to this topic? So we're talking about websites. No? Nothing? In that case, we're gonna move on to, yeah, we've got a comment from Irena. I think it's just a question of content in a specific language other than English, not a particular topic. Yeah, I think Irena
Mhm.
is right that everything has been covered in English, but perhaps in other languages there are still topics that haven't been done. It is possible. My favorite websites. I don't know. I don't know. I should talk about these websites here. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Well, I agree with Martin. It's YouTube. It's a really good choice actually. YouTube, definitely YouTube, and then um, it's actually I didn't think about this myself to be honest with you, but oh, is that your neighbor drilling again?
Yes, yes. He's still drilling.
Okay. As you know, guys, I like football, so these days I quite like the website premierleague.com, premierleague.com, where you can see all the results and you can find my favorite section about fantasy football there. Not sure this is the answer you you were looking for, Irena, because I don't think you are a football fan. But since you have asked me, that would be one of my favorite websites. And then the problem is like a lot of the websites are I use for my job now, right? So I find they are like tools. So I have recently discovered Trello, for example. Do you know Trello, Martin?
Trello? No, I haven't heard before.
Trello, Trello.com. Yeah. So that is a website where you can organize your work. I started using it a little bit. Trello.com. Yeah. I recommend that website. It's pretty useful. And I'm sure there are more websites that I'm not covering right now, but yeah. I have my favorite websites for sure. You just put me on the spot a little bit, but I guess the Premier League website is one of them. Right. So let's share. No, this is not what I wanted to do, Martin. Let's share my screen with you guys. I'm gonna show you the Google document that I've been using to make notes about Martin's language. So here we go. Should I use this or this, Martin? No, not this. Okay, let's go for this. So here we go. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, make it easier for people to see. Yeah. So Martin, you said I was in most South Germany, and
This
there
I
was
have
raining.
said.
So that's what
This
you
I have
said. I
said.
was in most South Germany, and there was raining. So how can you
Oh,
make this sentence better, Martin?
no, the most is is not correct there. I was in South Germany, in the south region of Germany, and there was much more. No, there was more rain than in my region.
Right. So
Yeah,
that's how you would fix the second part. You can say
yeah,
there was more rain. The problem, if the problem is that if you say it was raining, then you cannot use there. But instead of there, you have to
yeah.
say you put there at the end, and you say it was raining there.
And there. Okay.
Yeah. There was. You can start that clause with there was, but then you need a noun. Yeah. There was a lot of rain there, or there was rain there. Okay. But if you
Uh,
want to use a verb, you have to say it was raining, right?
mm.
And about this, Martin, you can say there's a word southernmost. Southernmost. If you want to say that this is sort of the most south part of Germany, I think it's better to say southernmost. Have you
no,
heard this word before?
but it's not yeah. But this I don't wanted to say.
Southernmost. It's situated furthest to the south. It's not what you wanted to say, though,
No,
right?
no, it's not. Yeah, it's in the south region of Germany.
Okay, so if you say it's in the south region, again, you should say it's in the southern. I wouldn't say south region, south.
In the southern.
You know why? Because I think the word south is not an adjective. I think it's an adverb. So I wouldn't say it's in south. Well, you could say it's in South Germany, right? Hmm. Maybe it is an adjective as well. So hang on, I'll check it. Yeah. So south is. Let's see. This dictionary does not. Okay, it says it is a noun. Okay, south is a noun. It is an adjective as well. Okay, fine. I think it can be an adverb. It can be an adjective. It can be everything. Yeah, yeah. But it might be useful to say southern. Like if you're not sure, southern Germany. It's in the southern. It's in the. I would say it's in the south of Germany, or it's in southern Germany. Would I say it's in South Germany? Because you also say it's in Northern Ireland, right? And it's a country. You don't say it's in North Ireland, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Uh,
So I think maybe it's possible to say that as well, actually. Anyway, how would you pronounce this word, Martin? When we were talking about drought,
plant,
say it
plant,
again.
plants,
Okay, that's American pronunciation, I think. And British
plant,
people would say
plants,
plants.
plant.
Plants, yeah. British people would say plants. Okay. Right. YouTube is the most website I use. How would you fix that?
Oh, I would say. Oh, this I have said. Um,
I think
YouTube
it,
is a
I think the
website
problem.
I
Mhm.
use um,
Yeah,
most. I use
the
most.
most.
The
Yeah, I
most.
use the most. Or maybe without the. Some people just say I use most, but I think the most is more appropriate. Exactly, because the problem is like this is a noun. The word website is a noun, and then you cannot use most with a noun like that. I think. Yeah, most is used with adjectives, right?
Yeah.
But you can find a way around it if you say it's the website I use the most.
Yeah.
That's okay. But if you want to use it in the position of an adjective, I think it's like a pre-modifier of an adjective. You can say is the most. It's my favorite website, or it's.
Yeah.
hmm,
It's better.
yeah. If you want to use most, I would just say it's the website I use the most. Could you say it's my most used website? Yeah, it sounds a bit convoluted, to be honest. I wouldn't say it like that, but yeah, you can listen there for podcasts. So what about that?
You can listen there to podcasts.
I think so. Yeah.
To podcasts, yeah, not for.
Can you say listen for something? I think it exists as well in English. If you listen for something, Martin, you listen carefully so that you will notice a particular sound. So, for example, hey, listen for the listen
Ah,
for the listen for all those wonderful sounds of nature. Yeah, listen for that.
yeah,
I guess you could say that, but it's like you're uh, drawing your attention to something specific. But I think here you should say listen to. Yeah, but we're talking about YouTube, so it's mostly about watching something, right? Here I would just say listen to podcasts, but because we were talking about YouTube, I know you can also listen to podcasts on YouTube, but mostly you can watch videos there, right?
yeah. This is the main
Yeah, use this is the main
application.
use of YouTube. Okay, how about the next one? My neighbor is boring a
Yeah,
hole in the wall.
yeah. I know. I think the word bore, to bore a hole,
Ah.
exists. Yeah, to bore a hole, and therefore I
Oh. Oh, okay.
like drilling a hole. Yeah, it's like drill a hole,
Maybe.
to
Okay, you know
bore a
what?
hole.
Let's check it. You might be right, Martin. I think I've heard it somewhere. Yeah, you're right. You just have to explain it to us, Martin. You know more than us, or
Yeah,
than
it's
me in this case. Yep,
because
you're right.
because this is technical stuff, and
It is.
uh,
It is.
I need it sometimes at work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just have to say Zdenek. This is a you can just let's say Zdenek. Yeah, we can also say that. So thank you for teaching us this, Martin. So that's actually not wrong, guys, because there is another way to say to drill a hole, and it's to bore a hole. So to make a hole in something using a tool, it's
yeah,
to bore a hole. But I like my teacher instinct was telling me, oh, Martin means that what Martin means
yeah.
by this is that my neighbor is bored.
Boring. Boring.
You're right. This is correct. Yeah, this is correct. To drill a hole, to bore a hole. Synonyms. Yeah. All right. Hopefully he don't want to drill much holes in the wall. So what's wrong with that?
Ah, yeah. He doesn't.
Okay. He
He
doesn't
doesn't. He
mhm,
doesn't.
want to drill
Many holes in the wall.
many holes because
A lot
holes
of,
is a
a lot,
countable word. Yeah. So
a lot
not
of
much.
holes.
Mhm. Very good. Very good. Yeah. That's it. My hobbies are running almost.
Yeah, this is a wrong sentence.
So
I
what's
don't.
wrong with it, Martin? What's wrong with it?
Yeah, almost. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think what I wanted to say. I actually have one hobby. This is running. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. I think the word you're looking for is mostly.
mostly. Okay.
Yeah. And I think you put it before the word running. You say, my hobbies are mostly just running.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could
Okay.
say, my hobbies are running. Could you say my hobbies are running mostly? I think so too. Yeah. I think you can. The word mostly is quite flexible. I think you can use it before and after the word running. But so I would use it with just. My hobbies are mostly just running. Hmm. How often do you run these days, Martin? I remember we have recorded a
3
few.
times. One
3
one year
times.
I'm running. I've been running 1 year yet.
Not yet, but
Uh, uh, I've been running for 1 year.
for 1 year.
For
But
1 year. I've been
not
running
yet.
for 1 year. Yeah, for 1 year.
So far, maybe. Maybe instead of yet, you want to use so far. Or already. Or already.
Already, yeah.
Because yet is usually used in negative sentences, right? I haven't done it yet. I
Mhm.
haven't been there yet. But you want to say, I have been running for 1 year already, or I have been running for 1 year so far. I think that's what you want to say. Hmm. Okay. Now,
And I run 3 times a week, at least.
okay, that's
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. We might run similarly. Similar. What do I want to say, Martin? Here,
I don't know.
I know myself. We
Doesn't
might run at similar frequency or something like that.
oh,
With similar frequency. It sounds a bit weird, right? How do I want to say this? Is there anyone that can help us? With similar frequency, I guess. Uh, you can order it quickly. Hmm. I don't think there was a mistake in that, but I think it was about how you were pronouncing it. How would you
yeah,
pronounce it again, Martin?
you can order it quickly.
Try to link order and it and say order it. Order
Order
it.
it. Order it. Order it.
Order it. Yeah.
You can
We can
order it.
order it.
Order it quickly. Oh,
That sounds good. And there's also a collocation, Martin, to place an order. So you can place an order very quickly.
okay.
Yeah. Then I was teaching you this adjective, if something is user friendly. Okay.
Mhm.
And then you said, if I need it, I would try to watch a YouTube video. So what's wrong with that?
Uh,
If I need it,
when I need it.
uh, okay, you can use when. That's not a problem. But I think the problem is I would, because it's like, why are you using unreal condition here? It's a real thing. Like it's something that can really happen, right? So if I need it or when I need it, I try to watch a YouTube video. Yeah, not would.
Okay.
It would be like if I needed it, I would do that. But that means like I don't need it, so I don't do that. So I wouldn't use would at all here. You can say if or when I need it, I will. You can use will. Or if you want to talk about something that is kind of like always true about a habit that's how you do it, I would just say I try to watch without will or without would.
Okay.
And then you said I haven't no plan about the
Yeah.
stuff.
I see the mistake because
Yeah.
plan. I wanted to say this in this sentence. I wanted to
Yeah.
say that I have no knowledge about this stuff. No knowledge. And in German, we have a word. We say sometimes I have no plan, but it's not
Ah,
planning something. Yeah, it has to do with
yeah.
knowledge. Yeah,
Knowledge.
yeah.
So you have no knowledge of something, I think you
Of
should say in English. Yeah, you
no knowledge
or in something. Yeah, you have no knowledge in this
in
subject
this subject
or
or in this.
of something, I guess you could say too. Okay, and it takes much time. That's not wrong. I think I have corrected the mistake already there. I think didn't you say it takes many time? Is that possible? Is it possible that it's what you said, Martin?
Oh, I don't know if I said it
Takes
in
much
this
time.
way.
No, I know what the problem was. Uh, I think much is normally used in negatives. Yeah, it doesn't take much time. But if you use a positive sentence, I think most people just say it takes a lot of time.
A lot of time. Okay.
Or I guess you could say too much time. Yeah, but that's also it has also a negative meaning. I don't think this is a big mistake, by the way. I'm just gonna delete it. I would personally go for a lot of. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Martin, I think that's where we will leave it for today. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you learned something new. I hope
Yeah.
people watching this also learned
Thank you
something
for
new.
having me on this
Yeah,
lesson.
anytime, Martin. Anytime. You're always welcome here.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's it. And I will see you here next week, guys. Take care, Martin.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.